My heart is saying that she's gonna walk through the door, say, "Hey, mama, what y'all doing?" That's what my heart's saying. But I know she not gonna physically walk through the door.
All right, I'm gonna say this, man. This right here is a story of, like, it's super sad, and all I can put y'all cash up in the comments, man. Y'all know how to. Also, put, if you want to join the $1,000 giveaway, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel. Go follow me on Instagram at 200_acres. I will be doing a giveaway live on this channel October 22nd. You don't want to miss it. But yeah, man, this is really sad, and this is like. Let's get into the video and I'll talk. But yeah, it's just sad.
Okay, girl.
This is the story of Chanty Dixon, age 30, an OnlyFans model who was shot and killed by a Uber driver who got upset when Chanty told him that he has a small manhood while he was trying to forcefully fulfill his sexual desires on her during the Uber ride. Uber driver Francisco Valadez picked up Chanty and was excited by what he saw, so he made sexual advances towards her while taking her home, but unfortunately, she rejected her advances, so he got upset and shot her because of what she said during the encounter. After shooting her, he then proceeded to do what he wanted to do anyways just after he dumped her naked dead body in the woods.
As a woman, this hits differently for me. Women, girls, mothers, they have a right to exist freely in our community without fear of something heinous happening to them. They have a right to walk, bike, order a ride share without fearing something bad.
Now, I want to say this now. If women, for the women that's watching, man, for the women, bro, like, if you know you're a beautiful woman, bro, like, you know you get a lot of, even if you're not, if you're just a woman, period, man, and it's late at night, you need a ride, bro, like, just try, first call a friend. A lot of these people, it's just a lot of weirdos out here, man. There's a lot of weirdos out here. So try calling somebody close to you first that you know love you, that you know rock with you, you know, because situations like this is unfortunate. No matter how revealing a female is, I don't care what she do for a living or what. That don't give any man the right to try to force himself on a female. And really, I'm only talking to the weirdos right now, because I know the guys who got a right head, got the right mindset. They not doing no type of stuff like this. This weirdos that sit up and whack off all day. You know, I just feel like they don't need a place in society. You know, but
will happen to them.
Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story will be taking us to Indianapolis, Indiana. A city known for fast cars and blockbuster events has also gained acclaim for a flourishing culinary and brewing scene, thriving cultural institutions. Your chance of being a victim of violent crime in Indianapolis is 1 in 100. Chanty Dixon, age 30, was a mother of 2 adorable kids who she loved dearly. Chanty lived in Atlanta, a busy city where she was a dancer at a strip club. She loved what she did and was proud of it. She was beautiful and was not scared to show how beautiful she was to the world. She was happy and excited about life. She sometimes decided to become an OnlyFans model just to make more money to take care of her 2 kids. She was very close to her family members, especially her younger sister.
Hey, fuck it up, hey, fuck it up, hey, fuck it up, hey, Fuck it up. Hey. Hey! Hey! Ow! 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 I'm not. There ain't no way. Oh wow.
She had some friends who she was very close with. They described her as a playful and happy person.
It was big for me as soon as the law started.
She had a very lovely family which she posted on social media occasionally. Chanty was all about her kids and her dog. She was a peaceful person that never bothered anybody with anything. For some reasons, Chanty decided to move to Indianapolis, Indiana just to calm things down. She wanted peace and wanted to move away from the bustling and hustling of the city of Atlanta. She wanted to tone things down just a bit, so she got a new apartment in Indianapolis and settled in. Just a couple of days after she moved to Indianapolis, tragedy struck. Chanty went out just a few days after she got to the city. On her way back home, she decided to use the services of Uber. She called for Uber and the driver who showed up was someone by the name of Francisco Valadez, age 29. After he picked her up, he was very excited to see a very beautiful young lady in his car, and one thing led to another. He could not put himself together, so he started demanding for sex from Chanty. Chanty refused, but he did not back down. He ended up getting very upset about Chanty's refusal, so he shot her and then dumped her body on the other side of a wall. After dumping her, he took off her clothes and still proceeded with the real thing he wanted to do, but he was startled halfway into the process by someone walking by, so he fled the scene during the process. She would be found naked face down just feet away from her house she had just moved to for peace of mind. Her family did not hear from her, so they informed the police about their beloved one missing. Instead of waiting around, they used the tracking device on Chanty's phone to start looking for her, which was how they found her naked body laying face down on the floor in the woods not too far away from her new apartment. On September 9, 2024, IMPD Southeast District officers were dispatched to the 1800 block of Wagner Lane on a report of a deceased person found near a wooded area. Upon arrival, officers located a deceased adult female, later found to be 30-year-old Chanty Dixon. Due to the circumstances, officers contacted the IMPD Homicide Unit to respond to the scene. Detectives, with assistance from the community, were able to identify Francisco Valadez as a person of interest in this case. Detectives located Francisco and, after gathering more information, found him to be the suspect in the homicide of Ms. Dixon. Upon even further investigation, Francisco was arrested for murder.
An Uber driver is arrested for the murder of 30-year-old Chanty Dixon, who was missing this weekend. The driver confessed to killing Dixon. ITV's Kat Sandoval pieces together what happened.
This is where Chanty Dixon's body was found, in the woods on a dead-end street on Wagner Lane. It's also just a few feet away from her apartment. Police say 29-year-old Uber driver Francisco Valadez drove Dixon to the scene Sunday morning. Valadez told police he initially attempted to have sex with Dixon in the back of his car, but he got angry with her. He later admitted to police he shot her in the head in his car, then hid Dixon's body behind the concrete barrier. He also said he tried to have sex with her again. Dixon was found naked with a sweatshirt pulled over her head and arms, lying on her stomach.
We look out for each other here. And for that to happen is sad. And for it to be a ride share, that's really sad. You're not even safe getting a ride home.
Neighbors tell me they've seen Dixon moving into this apartment. They've seen her with her kids and her dog.
Horrific. Horrific. That didn't even... It doesn't even make sense. The girl, she just moved here. She ain't even been here a week.
Uber said they have banned Valadez from the app and will continue to assist Indianapolis police in this case.
Francisco at first denied ever shooting Chanty. He claimed a black man on dreads had shot her, but he later confessed to the detectives that he wanted to have sex with her, but she refused, and she also said something she did not like, so he shot her and dumped her body. What he claimed to actually got him upset was that she laughed at him for having a very small-sized manhood. He claimed that really got him upset. He said that was the main reason why he shot her in the head before proceeding to actually do what he wanted to do. But halfway into it he got...
Imagine in prison. But they finna do that boy dirty. And then, but you done killed a girl because you got a small Peter. You are a loser. You are a complete loser. That's all. If I could see you, I'm gonna just tell you are a loser. And in prison, they're gonna prove to you why you are a complete loser. You're an extra loser, bro. You feel me? They're gonna put you at the bottom of the prison, boy. Watch what's gonna happen to you when you get in there.
Startled by someone, so he had to flee and abandon what he was doing. Francisco Valadez is currently being held in the Marion County Jail. Chanty's mother was so distraught about the whole incident.
Also developing tonight, we're hearing from the family of a young mother who police say was shot and killed by her Uber driver.
Police believe the shooting happened on Indy's southeast side as she was coming home from work Sunday morning. Our Chase Howe joins us in studio tonight after speaking with her family.
And they told you they knew something was up when they didn't hear from her.
Yeah, Dustin, Felicia, Chanty's Dixon mom says she always checked in with her, so when she couldn't get a hold of her, she filed a police report with IMPD that next day, never thinking her daughter would end up dead. As Risa Dixon lights her cigarette, she begins to cry when thinking about her daughter, Chanty.
My heart is saying that she's gonna walk through the door, say, hey, mama, what y'all doing? That's what my heart's saying, but I know she not gonna physically walk through the door. She always say, Ma, you know you my best friend. And I'm like, girl, yeah, I know. And you my best friend.
Chanty was also a mother, an aunt, and the oldest of her siblings.
You could not miss her presence because she was gonna let you know when she come through the door. And when I say, hey y'all, and she made sure that her kids, her nieces, her nephews, her sisters, her brother, they knew that she loved them.
Dixon says Chanty not only left an imprint on those she met, but also left them feeling loved.
She was so selfless, so selfless. She would put herself in dumb positions just to help her friends out. So take that selfless and take that love. Y'all want to remember her, y'all get a heart. Y'all get a heart and show the love. Because that's what she would have wanted and that's what she would have did.
The prosecutor's office is expected to finalize charges in the next few days. The police had a briefing about the case.
The information we are about to share reflects what we believe to be an isolated incident. However, we have more work to do. We felt we needed to share with all of you, our community, and do all we can to spread a message of prevention, to never let something like this happen again here in our community. And as I mentioned at the beginning, talking about murders and violence, I want to just quickly say to our community that, remember, you have an obligation to help us in our fight against violent crime, and that when you see something, you have to let us know. You have to intervene when you know you can prevent violence. And we all have to learn to better deal with our emotions in a way that doesn't lead to picking up a weapon and taking a life. So specific to this incident, what I'm going to share with you now is preliminary. It's disturbing. It's not all the facts. But here's what we know so far. Yesterday, September 9th, a missing person report was filed with IMPD. Officers were told that a Chanty Dixon was missing since early Sunday morning. Detectives were told that she was picked up around 3:30 a.m. by a rideshare driver to be taken home. No one had talked to her since that time. Yesterday afternoon, at just before 1 p.m., IMPD Southeast District officers were dispatched to the 1800 block of Wagner Lane on the report of a deceased person found near a wooded area. Officers located an adult female there, later identified by the Marion County Coroner's Office as the missing woman, 30-year-old Chanty Dixon. Due to the unusual circumstances, homicide was notified and began their investigation. Along with the homicide investigators, the Marion County Forensic Services Agency and the Coroner's Office conducted their evidence, and detectives canvassed the area for witnesses and surveillance cameras. Quickly, a suspect or a person of interest was identified. Detectives were able to place that person into custody, and after an interview, they arrested 29-year-old Francisco Valadez, who was preliminarily charged with murder. One part I failed to mention, it was Ms. Dixon was found to have injury consistent with a gunshot wound. Preliminary information suggests that the suspect was a rideshare driver, and he had picked up Dixon just prior to her murder. One thing I want to ask the community now is that anyone in our community who may have had an encounter with this man, hopefully the media will share this picture, his booking photo with all of you, who may have had an encounter with this individual over the last several months as a rideshare driver or otherwise, or have information on this particular incident to come forward. You can call our homicide office at 317-327-3475 or Crime Stoppers at 262-TIPS. Obviously, this is a preliminary charge of murder. I anticipate additional facts being discovered and additional charges on this individual as we move forward. Those decisions will be made by the Marion County Prosecutor's Office. Like I said at the beginning, although I'm not getting into the individual facts, those facts will be known to everyone once the probable cause is available. This is disgusting, it's disturbing, and we, Ms. Dixon especially, her family, no one deserves to be treated this way in our community, and I am so sorry to her family that we're here today. And with that, I'll turn it over to Assistant Chief Cummings, who has some additional things to say today. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. So good afternoon. As a woman, this hits differently for me. Women, girls, mothers, they have a right to exist freely in our community without fear of something heinous happening to them. They have a right to walk, bike, order a ride share without fearing something bad will happen to them. This is a family's worst nightmare, and we extend our heartfelt condolences to her family during this trying time. We're disgusted by these allegations. This occurred in a residential neighborhood with children getting off the bus nearby. We commend the hard work of our detectives in this case, in which an arrest was made in just a very short time, a matter of hours. Excellent work by our police department. I also want the community to know that at this time, we believe this to be an isolated incident. Ride shares continue to be an excellent and a safe option to use when you're out in our community. Socializing, touring, they continue to be a safe and excellent option to use. We encourage anyone who's using a ride share to always check the make, the model, the name of the driver. Check those with your app. Make sure that it is the person that your app is indicating should be the person who is picking you up. There's an option in your app for you to share your ride with people who you know. They can track your ride as you go along. They can monitor the progress of your ride and see where you are within your ride. If something doesn't feel right to you during your ride, you can ask the person to pull over and you can get out. You can call 911. And last but not least, trust your instincts. If the driver pulls up and it doesn't feel right to you, don't get in. Trust yourself. I myself use ride shares and I follow these tips. Women, you have a right to exist in this community safely, and you have a right to use these ride shares safely. Trust yourself.
Chanty was a very happy soul who lost her life at the hands of a very irresponsible and despicable person. Her smiles and sweetness will definitely be missed in the world. We do hope she gets the justice she deserves very soon.
Nah, that man ended right there. But like the police officer said, man, hey, follow them tips, but also, bro, your instincts don't lie, bro. If that man pull up, you just know something off of him, like, yeah, go ahead and go. I ain't getting in here. Nope. You feel me? Please, bro. But yeah, tell me what y'all think about that video in the comments, man. See you guys next video, and always remember, be safe out there, kings and queens. Let's get it.